Yes, I know, so much time without any type of video, but now I'm back. So let me show you what I've done in these months while I wasn't recording that much. Last thing we built was the prison trading hall, and this can help on almost any project we finna make now. But after that I was complaining about the concrete converter, so I decided to make a mountain to hide it, and this is how it turned out. This episode's supposed to be this project, but I lost all the footage a couple months ago. I somehow moved the clips and it was all gone. But thanks to the flashback mod, I can show you some of the process of the builds. At least I have something. This area cost me like 10 hours of my life and some breaking points. But now this looks pretty decent. The sorting system is down below and has some different points of entrance and exit to make it more comfortable for me. We'll see this many times. Because I need a lot of this concrete for another big project, I will show you ahead. Now let's go to the village. Here in the central building is the sink. Here is the hole. This is supposed to be like an underground society that live under the real town. All types of bombs and criminals are supposed to be retained here. Yeah, I know this is a fucking movie in my mind, but let me dream, it's my world. Also the purpose is to have all around the area some decorative farms and useful things all in one closed space. But that is for later. At some point I decided to clean the walls and put some dark concrete. I don't know if it's the final design, but it gave me a little bit of order for making the floors. Later we'll figure out how to move around them. And then it came to my mind. I want to build a casino. And then I did my research and I figured out it's more complicated than it seemed. So I cleared the terrain, I brought the materials, and I decorated the walls and the ceiling, just to get bored and do not place a single machine in there. Let's be honest, those casino machines that can work in Minecraft are a pain to build. So let me know if there's something easy that I can fit here. And after building a mountain, an empty casino, what was the genius plan? Building a multi-floor elevator. I only have 9 minutes of footage, so I will leave the proof here. This basically works by manually selecting the floor in the panel. I made 3 floors for now, but the question is it worth it? No, but this hole needed something to move the villagers from visiting his friends in prison and then go down and spend some cash in the casino. And also I built it because it was something I never done in my life, so for me it's a win-win. And this type of mechanisms can be helpful in big projects, so only issue is that it isn't modular, but nothing in life is perfect, so I'm good with it for now. Now let's see another stuff. By that time I was heavily working and all I got left was for the potions tutorials. If you want to check it out, I will leave it on the description. And if you came through this point, like and subscribe if you want more Foreverworld. Then I realized I need somewhere to put my enchantment books, so I decided to make this little library to organize all the books. Whenever I need it, I have it. I also made a nether portal connected to the nether roof, and this helped me get pandas. It was quite a journey on stream to get them, but after a couple of hours we made it. Pandas and discharge creeper are only mobs I collected, besides the Halloween ones. The prison now is connected with this hallway to make it easier for me to pass. Now let's go to the shulker loader. This basically grabs all my shulkers full of materials and splits them in shulkers for each one. This is a lifesaver when you need a good amount of blocks for big builds. This temple should be removed, but it's heavy work, so we'll leave it for now. This is the block project. It's a real block in the city that I live. I bet someone can figure out which city it is only for the outlay. I think it's not that hard even the build is at 20%. This came to my mind while I was having a coffee on my street, and I thought this could be a good tribute. It's a way of bringing with me this piece of my life. Maybe in 10 years, I'm living with my wife and kids in another country, and this will be a good memory to revisit the hood I grew up. I overestimated this project for sure. It was like 1 week working hard on this, and then I understood that I have to collect all the materials first and then bring them here. Then I will be able to make all the buildings with some space inside to fit some farms. But I want a clean look from outside, so must be hidden. This project is still long term, but I feel this can be the best I ever built. After this, let me show you where all started. This world was created back in 2022, and I played it for months and then leave it. And whenever an update came, just felt the feeling again and played for a couple of weeks. This is the early game house, just a door, some space for chests, and here I mark every year I pass on this survival. You can see that I never put 2025 and 2026 signs, so let's fix it. Never mind, it's 1.5 years later. Also in the early I made this typical mineshaft near home. I think I never use it since I get the villagers, so let's see the first villager breeder. This is desolated, as you can see, because I remade this farm outside the village project. This was on episode 4, because the prison needed like 50 inmates. As you can see, the new one is ugly from outside, but at least works. Now I have it capped, because I don't want them to reproduce due to the lag. Whenever I need more, I just bring more beds, and I unlock the trapdoors, so the little child can fall down and then get the fourth job. This is the zombie fire station. I don't know why the zombies just vanish, but this basically makes the trades a little bit cheaper, so it's really worth it. Back in the days we were able to drop the trades for 1 emerald, but now we can only make this one time. To be honest, is it worth it anyways? And back then I locked the mending and another important books to 1 emerald, so I'm good with it. As you can imagine, I should have somewhere to store all my items, so let's see it. So here is the sorting system. This was built early game, and it's basically a shulker unloader that brings the items right to this water, then gets up and gets sorted in the corresponding chest. This goes in between all the mountain from side to another. As you can see, there's many redstone here. Back then, I needed more space to another new blocks, so I made a lower floor just to fit all types of items that I want to have sorted. I think this sorting system can handle around 5 million blocks, and maybe I will have to make another one, but only with shulkers. If I use it with shulkers, then I can multiply the items I have in a chest 27 times. So in a future, expect to see a video making just that final sorting system. Now let's go to the first farms I made in this world. Typical iron farm, 2 modules and a very weak amount of iron per hour. But I only use iron for hoppers and beacons, so I don't need that much. Prior to that, I made this simple one, but I need more iron back in the days for the sorting system, so I decided to make these 2 modules separated and try to use both at the same time to get the maximum drops. This is the first sugarcane farm. It works with pistons and observers, and then gets collected down here. Later, I made the same farm but bigger in the village project. Only purpose for doing this was having green dye, and this works perfectly. I recommend building it far from your base, because you will never need this to work 24/7. You can just AFK for some time and then forget about it. This is the most basic farm to start in our world. It's cheap and it's great. You can make some variations on this one, but I recommend the grinder because of the simplicity of building it. In 40 minutes, you can have a farm that kills every basic mob in the game and gives you all the resources. This guardian farm, it's a great one, but first you have to drain a little bit of the temple, but this definitely is good. It drops like 30k per hour, but have in mind that 30% of the drops are fishes. But it's the only way to farm the prismarine blocks, so if you want to build something with it, it's your only solution. Now, let's keep rolling to the nether. Here is pretty ugly everything, so never mind. Here is my basalt farm. This is so easy to use. You will only need H2 power to insta-mine it, but this farm is pretty decent for 5 minutes of building. I built it back in the days because I need basalt for the mountain project. Here is the piglin trading station. I have 2 piglins and they trade the gold into all these items. This is pretty useful and easy to make also. This only requires to bring some piglins up here, or forcing them to spawn in the roof. This can get you loads of different materials, so for me it's very worth it to build it. This wither skeleton farm is a headache to make. Lazy shooting while you build, the turtle eggs, and the hallway of nether portals are a pain to build. But this is one of the more overpowered farms in Minecraft. You can have unlimited beacons, coal, and bones. Next to it is the gold farm. This is the Il Mango farm, but only with 2 floors because I'm lazy. This farm is pretty broke now, because it doesn't drop XP no more. This is a legendary farm, even this just works poorly now. In the right time, was the top farm that you could build in your survival. Right now, it's just a memory. Now let's go to the end. It's the only thing that we have left. Here is our portal. We use it as a duper and also to travel to the end. This duper was a banger back in the days. You can dupe any block that falls down due to gravity. For sand is the main reason I built it, but let's be honest, having 3 colors of concrete, it's goated. And I think that we've seen all farms in my world, so now the question is, what's ahead? If you stayed until the end of the tour, let me thank you. And do me a favor, don't you? What should I build next? Every idea is welcomed. Thanks for watching this and subscribe if you enjoyed the tour.